Okay, folks, we are back. Sorry about the technical difficulty. We are going to have to deal with these computer crashes all season until we get better equipment, unfortunately. The screen just has a mind of its own and just freezes. So while we were gone, the Jazz went on a little scoring binge. Zimmerman missed, and Noel comes down with it. Noel, they just seem to have no answers for him, but they did right there. Harding picked his pocket behind his back. Lincoln just decided to try to will his way into the middle. That wasn't happening, Lincoln. He ran into Alvaro and Noel, and he had nowhere to go. Now they're going to have to do something right now, the Heat, to find an answer for David Noel and the rest of the Jazz. Here he is. Noel feeds it to a wide open Kai Mu, and Kai puts it in. Good job, Kai. And the Jazz picking up where they left off last season. Another turnover. Fisher. He's going to pull for three. Almost. And right now the Heat have everybody's just got to get on the same page. There's Harkin and Jake Harding. Trying to keep the game within reach. Noel to Fisher. Looking for Kai inside. Zimmerman, nice hands on it. And the other Zimmerman. Little Braden into the game. There's Jake. Stuck nicely by Fisher. Braden thought about it. And Braden, you're not in the 5th, 6th league anymore. You're not going to be able to drive in at will. And they're going to get Concepcion Leyva for a travel. 15-8, 3:25 left to go first half. It's been all Jazz to this point. Harding over the head of Fisher, and the other Fisher's going to pick it up for an easy layup. Not what Coach Jordan Tyson envisioned to start the 2026 season. Not at all. Jake, bounce pass, Zimmerman, that's going to count. And Zimmerman will go to the line. Landon Zimmerman attends Oasis Church. Gap, PA. Here with his father, Landon, I believe, is his father, so that makes him a junior. This is the first with 3:06 left to go, 17-8. Your Jazz. And there we go. He tried to get anything going here. C.J. Boone into the game. Noel. This match with Alex Weaver. Oh, good job, Jake Harding. Noel's learning that he just can't come inside when he wants. And they're starting to double team Noel now. There's Dawson Fisher. He pulled the trigger, no good. And Zimmerman. Boy, Landon really playing hard today. And that's what Coach Tyson wants to see. Javon. Back to Xander Weaver. Ball going the other way. And there's Dawson Fisher. Slams into the wall. 19-9. Boy, Coach Tyson did not expect this. Jake Harding missed, no foul. Jazz going the other way. Noel. David for a wide open three. And that's going to go out. Fortunately for the Heat, they have got to get themselves together here. Still very early in this ball game. No need to panic. Jake Harding playing guard here. Got it to Lincoln. Head fake, got around Noel, gonna pull the trigger and buried it. Lincoln. And they're into double digits now. 19-11 with a minute 46 to go first half. Noel, top of the key. David drives left side, double teamed. Good job, that was Weaver and Harding. There's an air ball. And the ball's gonna kick out, it's gonna stay. So Lucas Dietz is gonna come into the game. And Ryan Hoover as well. Noel to inbound. Noel got it to Hoover. Hoover, good defense by Lincoln. Ball's gonna stay. And we're gonna have a timeout by the Heat. We'll be back after this.
Mental strength, which is what I think is your great gift.
I would have to correct you. I would have to correct you. It's not a gift. It's something that comes with work. Conscious breathing is a big part, especially in the moments when you're under tension. I don't like this kind of a mindset that I see a lot in sports, like just think positive thoughts, be optimistic. There is no room for failure and stuff like this. It's impossible to do that. You are a human being. The difference, I guess, between the guys who are able to be biggest champions and the ones that are struggling to get to the highest level is the ability to not stay in those emotions for too long.
All right, we're back here. Jeff Russell, week 1 of the 2026 season. And even though the Jazz have commanded the lead in the game to this point, this is still only an 8-point game. And the Heat have not yet to even get going. So good news for the Heat that things were not going your way. You're only down 8 right in this game. Noel, and that's stolen. Lincoln, nice steal. Lincoln guarded by Hoover. Lincoln double teamed and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line. That's exactly what Coach Tyson wants. So good job there. Lincoln need to convert on these free throws. I believe it is. I'm going to try to get the Harding straight. Well, I have a tough time with this. It's Lincoln, Luke, and Caden, I believe, are all Shandella's boys. And that would be Kai, Cole, and Jake are all cousins. I think I got that right. And unfortunately, Lincoln misses both. But did he catch a break off Noel's leg? And let's see if they can get something going. Jake. And that was Weaver, and he buries one for 3. Alex Weaver. And that is exactly what Coach Tyson wanted. And a foul, looking for the 4-point play. Alex Weaver, 7th grader from Narvon, Pennsylvania. Eddie converts the 4-point play. How about that, folks? And we got a 4-point ball game. Noel, CJ Boone, Mua, Kai kicks it back out. Noel has it to Hoover. Back to Noel, looking for anything inside. Kai looks like he's in trouble here. He's got to get rid of it. Boy, the defense of the Heat really picking up big time. Alex Weaver all over Hoover. I think they're going to get him. And they are. I don't think this is going to be a shooting foul. So with 37 seconds left in the half, the Heat have climbed back into this game. Only down 4. Here's Noel. David, and he backs in, going to be called for the charge. Good job, Lincoln Harding. Take another look at that. Underneath, Zimmerman dishes it to Jake, and Jake Harding brings them within 2. What a late surge by the Heat, and only a 2-point game, folks. Noel to Dietz, back to Noel. David gonna pull, 10 feet, missed it. Jake comes down with it with 10 seconds. Jake's gotta go. Jake flying to the basket, banged into by Hoover. He's gonna go to the line. And a chance to tie this game with 5 seconds to go in the half. Jake Harding and the Heat have come alive, folks. And they were down 10 at one point. Not sure what Brian's discussing. Those of you online watching, thank you for dealing with the computer crash, and every time the computer crashes, we're going to have to create a new feed, unfortunately, until we get better equipment. The computer is under a lot of stress. We got a lot of things connected here. Jake misses the first, unfortunately. So Coach Michelson might get into the half with a lead. Jake misses both. Offensive rebound, Zimmerman on the fall away, missed it. 2 seconds left, Jake to tie it, and David Noel, a beautiful block. So after 1 half of play, Jazz up 19-17. Back, Spencer Babb, Spence, nicely done. Pacheco, Carter, a great look, and he put it in. Carter, Pacheco. We're back to Day. Day's gonna pull for 3. Spencer Babb, Spence, nicely done. Pacheco, Carter, a great look, and he put it in. Carter, Pacheco. We're back to Day. Day's gonna pull for 3. Jeshua, yes! Yes, Jeshua Day! Dangerous pass, but got it to Big Ben somehow. Ben working his way. Big Ben. That is Benjamin Eberle, folks. 10 seconds left. Felpel. There's Jaden. Off the glass and in. Look at Fisher. Briar Fisher.
Makes it.
End to end. Francis for 3. Buries it. Liam Francis. Vega just swatted it inside. Right to Clay Gingrich. What a play. And she buries it. JL Click, her 4th point. 5 seconds left. The buzzer good. Off the glass, that counts. shot. There's Graybill, nicely done. Herman left wide open. Pass underneath. They left Rice all alone, but Bryce Hertzler over the top and lays it in. Quickly to Stefan. Stefan missed. Gabe Hoover underneath. And that's going to count. Gabriel Hoover. Here's Lapp. Good shot. Gabe Lapp. Game 2. So you can see how important Lexi is to the team. And Nicholas Long's important. Montefort, they are shooting lights out here. Nursing that knee. And Avery Murphy, it didn't stop her there. And he sets a screen. And that allows Eli Ramirez to walk right on in. Back, Roberts misses his. Salvador, I don't know how he can get down with that. Nightrow, my goodness gracious. Leva, nicely done, Austin Smoker. Vega on him, gets around Vega. Stolen by Julia Eby. Ooh. That'll wake me up. Stolen by Julia Eby. Ooh. Busser definitely hit a growth spurt in the offseason. Here's Torrance again, and this time Brody makes them pay. Aye. Back to Torrance, another 3. And this time he hits it. That I've witnessed in a while. There's Torrance again, and Brody again. There's Torrance. So we are here at a good. So let's just take a look at the standings here at halftime. These are your 8 teams for the season. The Heat, and Jazz you're watching, Doherty Celtics, the Bulls, Timberwolves. Good. Chick Coles and the 76ers return. So does Lonnie Hochstetler and the Trailblazers. And Brad Slaughter will move over to the Thunder as he was the Bulls coach last year. As we get ready for the second half, the team will switch sides. We're underway. Lincoln, who had a terrific first half, lost it there. And it seems like Coach Tyson made some adjustments here and has quieted and settled down David Noel. Milheim, Fisher, Dawson, they're leaving him wide open, and he just dumped it right into the hands of Landon Zimmerman. Zimmerman will take that gift any day. Here's Jake into the lane. Jake, and that's going to fall. We are tied, folks. Coach Tyson has got to be happy with that. And that is going to count. Dawson Fisher. Answers right back. Zimmerman. Good job, Dawson Fisher, 3-point play. Coach Michelson likes to see that. Get back into this game. Get some momentum. Zimmerman just surrounded, and they're going to call for a travel. So great defense by the Jazz. Jazz coming out with a spark from the halftime. They cooled off in the second quarter. The Heat have seemed to answer the David Noel problem, at least temporarily. Milheim missed. Bowie grabbed it. That's Fisher baseline. That's way off. Alvaro underneath. Missed it. Another offensive rebound. Good job, Milheim. And somehow the ball ended up into the hands of the Heat. Jake is going to plow his way in and just toss one up. His team still retained possession. Lincoln. Left side. Big cross-court pass to his cousin. Jake lost the handle. Ball's going to stay. I think that was poked by Dawson. Fisher. 22-19. Sorry about that, folks. Did not have my microphone clipped to me. Hopefully you could hear a little of the action. So they're going to get Concepcion Leyva here on the foul. That's going to send Zimmerman to the line. Still 22-19. And it misses the first. As my former colleague would say, games are won and lost at the foul line. Patrick Casey, former color analyst, announcer here. And they missed both, but so did the Jazz. Early third quarter, Jake switches to the left, but Dawson Fisher, good job slowing him down. Jake missed, Zimmerman underneath. And not short. So they're going to get Jake Harding on a push. Jake coming out aggressive in the second half. Noel looking to get something going here. He's been quiet. Now they're triple teaming him. Fisher baseline, missed it. Noel underneath fighting for it. It's loose. Alex Weaver picked it up. Weaver looking for help. Found help, all right. Jake Harding. That's baseline for two. Missed it. Noel the rebound. Noel. Fisher thought about three. Now he got a screen and did pull for three. Missed it. But the Heat come down with it. Jake switches to the left. Out to his cousin Lincoln. Lincoln underneath for Zimmerman. Here's Jake for three. That's off. Well, we'd love to have that one back. Still 22-19. 3 minutes to go in the third. Here's Kai Moa. Kai, he backs in, fade away. May have been blocked by Zimmerman. And the ball is going to go to the Heat. So Dietz is going to come into the game. And Caleb Hoover as well. Lincoln into the lane, gonna toss one up. Alvaro said, no, that's not happening. And Noel has it. Noel into the lane, floats one, missed it. And the Heat come down with it. Lincoln, 2.5 to go in the third. There's Jake. Jake drives, David Noel with the rejection. And yes, folks, you know what he's getting. A ceremonious rejection. And we got a timeout by the Jazz.
And I know I want to get into politics when I grow up. I don't want to get into massive depth for a political science degree. What concrete steps can I take now in order to achieve the goal of doing my part to make America great again?
Oh, great. You should go to Hillsdale College, America's greatest college, and start studying now. Start taking classes, reading books. You have to be in charge of your own education, and the fact you're thinking like this at 11 is a great sign. God bless you, and the future is very bright. Thank you.
All right, we're back. And still 22-19 Jazz. Jazz have had the lead. The game was tied. Jazz were off to a big lead early. They let the Heat climb back into it, tied it momentarily here in the third. Still a tight game. Could go either way. Noel, that's for three. Off the glass, he banked it in. I don't think Coach Michelson cares how it goes in. Lincoln. And Jake to answer right back with a three. No good. Zimmerman came out of the sky. Good job landing. There's Weaver. Alex. Double teamed. Out at the Lincoln. Lincoln, that is for three. And he answers it right back. Good job, Lincoln. Here's Noel. David underneath. Boy, the Heat have really put the clamps down on David Noel. He exploded in the first quarter. And the Heat certainly addressed that situation. Underneath, and that is going to go the other way. Hoover could not hang on. Take a look at that three. Good job, Lincoln. Here's Lincoln. Another three, missed it. Zimmerman the rebound. Zimmerman missed it. Jake couldn't come down with it, but Dietz did. Good job, Lucas Dietz. Here's Noel. David. Their mismatch on Lincoln, and he couldn't get it home. Jake is going to slow things down. Stolen. Lincoln. Good job, Lincoln. And we got a 1-point game. There's Noel, he missed. And Jake Harding has it. Jake switches to the left, and I think they're going to get Hoover for a reach. Hoover sitting on the ground. You can't look too much more guilty than that. Zimmerman. Jake feeds it inside for Landon Zimmerman, the other one. And we're going to have a jump. So that ball's going to go to the Jazz with 11 seconds to go. Jazz clinging to a 1-point lead. Fisher underneath. Nice hit there by Xander Weaver. Braden Zimmerman at the buzzer, almost. So after three, the Jazz still up one, 25-24. Stay tuned for the fourth, final quarter.
I was playing for the Denver Broncos, and we were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers in the NFL playoffs. I'm standing in front, and Patrick, our PR guy, there steps in front of me. He said, "Timmy, do you realize what happened?" And, he said, "Timmy, no, you don't know what happened. Timmy, it's exactly 3 years from the night that you wore John 3:16 under your eyes." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's so cool." And he said, no, you don't realize it. Timmy, during the game, you threw for 316 yards. And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "Timmy, during the game, your yards per rush were 3.16. Your yards per completion were 31.6. The ratings for the night were 31.6. And the time of possession was 31.6. And during the night, over 90 million people have Googled John 3:16. It's the #1 trending thing all over. And I think he even mentioned something about there were so many people tweeting about it that like Twitter even froze or something like that. At least that was what I was told.
All right, we're back. Fourth and final quarter. And a very tight game here. Jake, baseline, looking for Javon Fisher. Dietz got a hand on it, I believe. Jake to inbound. Alex Weaver. Alex, he's going to put one up. That's off. And Bilheim, good job coming down with it. Good job, Orion Bilheim. There's Dawson. Switches to his left. Looking for Noel, but Jordan Tyson has his team all over Noel. Noel has been quiet since the first quarter as the Heat really paying attention to him hard. But they do get the ball back. 1 point Jazz lead. Here's Fisher, that's blocked. Good job, Alex Weaver. And Bilheim is going to be called for a travel. Lost his footing. And the Heat are going to take over. Lincoln, dangerous territory, turned over. Noel, David, gonna pull, missed everything. Boy, they have really gotten to David Noel, who just dominated the first quarter. The Heat had no answer for him. It looks like they may have found one. And Lincoln's gonna be fouled here. 5:14 left to go in this one. Coming up next, Ryan Doherty and the Celtics going to take on Slaughter and his Thunder. Here's Lincoln, going to challenge Noel. No good. David comes down with it. Good job. Dawson, Fisher. Fisher going to drive. Fisher on Fisher. A good job, Javon, 7th grader. I believe he was on Chick Cole's Horned Frogs last year, who went to the championship. Javon. Here's Noel. David, hook shot, missed it. Landon Zimmerman comes down with it, and they're going to slow things down. Jake Harding playing guard. Ronan Casey asked me who's the best guard in the league, and I didn't factor Jake Harding into the list of candidates. And going to have a timeout. Who wants to see the time that, the only time I got hit in the face here at Upward? Here it goes. Stolen by Julia Eby.
Oh! That'll wake
One
me
more
up.
time. This was last year. Stolen by Julia Eby.
Oh! That'll wake me up.
Yeah, I did not appreciate that too much, but it woke me up. And that's what you get for keeping your heads down, keeping your head down. So learn from that, players. Keep your head down. Bad things happen, even if you're not in the game. Well, we got a good one here, folks. 25-24. So Fisher's going to inbound. Dietz looking for Noel. This might be a backcourt, and it is. So a break for the Heat. Jake to inbound. Got it to Lincoln. Lincoln. Weaver. Missed everything. Dawson Fisher comes down with it. 4.5 to go. Black is leading by 1. Missed it. Jake Harding, another rebound. Jake flying down the left side, but Noel right there with him. Missed it. Boy, David Noel, even though they slowed him down on offense, he's been terrific on defense. Fisher. Dawson. Oh, nice Euro step. Dawson Fisher. The lead extends to 3. Lincoln drives, right-hand floater, missed it, got his own rebound. And they're going to get Noel here. All right, we're going to have some subs. Kai Moa is going to come into the game. Concepcion Leyva and Hoover. Bilheim, C.J. Boone, and Dietz are all going to sit. 3:48 left to go in this one. Black up by 3. Jake to tie it, and he did. Jake Harding. A three. Desperately needed. We are tied, folks. Fisher to untie it. Got his own rebound. Dawson. That's for three. Off the mark. And they're going the other way. Good job, Braden Zimmerman. So Harlan Taylor going to come into the game. And the Heat have tied this game with 3:20 to go. Jake Harding, my friends. Had a slow start, but has picked it up since. Here's Zimmerman, Braden. Missed it. Good job, Harlan Taylor. Nice rebound. Lincoln off the glass. Jake the rebound. Jake's going to put it right up in front of Concepcion Leyva. Ball's going to stay off Mua. Good play by the Heat. Here's Braden Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for anyone. Dangerous pass. Got it over the head of Hoover. Lincoln got it to Zimmerman. Going to challenge Concepcion Leyva. Almost. And Noel comes down with it. With 2:49 left to go. Noel. He's going to pull for three. Off the glass again, David Noel. He did it again, folks. Banking it home. And the Jazz go back up by three. Zimmerman caught underneath, and that is going to be a travel credit. The defense of the Jazz. Wonderful defense there, forcing the travel on Zimmerman. So 2:20 left. Big three-pointer by David Noel. Might have been his first point since the first quarter. Not sure on that one. Hoover, back to Noel, swings it across for Fisher. Alvaro giving him plenty of space, wide open, missed it. I know Dawson'd like to have that back. Concepcion Leyva stepped on the line. So Xander Weaver going to come in for the Heat. He's going to give Harlan Taylor a rest. Good job, Harlan, in there. I believe this is his first game at Upward. Lincoln drives, right-handed floater, missed it. Underneath, Zimmerman battling. And he stepped on the line. Or they're going to call it. Well, I'm not sure what he's calling there. But the Heat retain possession. Here's Javon Fisher. Got it to Zimmerman, landing a quick three. That's off. And David Noel comes down with it. David slowing things down. Noel with a huge three-pointer. Give his team a little bit of separation. Noel double teamed, kicked it out. Caleb Hoover to Dawson Fisher. Dawson's going to drive, triple teamed. Good hand poke by Lincoln Harding. Dawson, that's for three. Buries it, Dawson Fisher. A huge three. Dawson Fisher has given his team a 6-point lead. And a timeout called. Let's take a look at that one. Monstrous three-pointer by Dawson Fisher. Boys, he had a great game, him and David Noel. Noel, story of the first quarter, all David Noel just gave his team a huge lead. Then they found an answer for him. Then he came alive here in the fourth. He's been playing terrific defense all game. Dawson Fisher, too. 6-point lead with 1:24 left to go. Well, we only had one computer crash so far, so one per game I'll take. We're dealing with old equipment here, folks, so please forgive us if the feed crashes. We'll have to create another feed, so look for it. We'll be doing this all season, unfortunately. But we got it live now. Here's Jake underneath. Landon Zimmerman hammered by Dawson Fisher. So that's going to be a shooting foul. With a minute 14 left. Big free throws here, Landon Zimmerman. And misses the first. Zimmerman nails the second. Good job. That'll bring his team within 5. Fisher, left side, stuck by Javon Fisher. Going to take his time. There's no shot clock here at Upward. Keep that in mind. 2021 Sixers kill a whole quarter and a half at the end of the championship, but nobody did anything about it. Dawson out to Caleb Hoover. Hoover in trouble, got it to Noel. That's who you want to have it. And they're going to get him on a travel. Let's take a look. Sorry, folks, didn't get a good shot of the travel. But you have to respect the call. Lincoln for a desperately needed 3. Lincoln, huge. Stolen, and then given right back. So a 2-point game. So the ball's going to go to the Jazz, 36 seconds, a 2-point game. Noel, crowd calling for defense. Noel, double teamed by both Hardings. Just looking to kill the clock. There is no shot clock. You're going to have to foul or press something. Fisher on Fisher. And now they foul with 21 seconds left. And folks, this is where Patrick Casey thrived as a coach. Dawson Fisher to inbound with a 2-point lead. Caleb Hoover back to Fisher. Fisher on Fisher. Now he's double teamed. And another foul. Not sure how many fouls they can give here. 17 seconds. Dawson to inbound. Stolen. Landon Zimmerman, just what Coach Tyson needed. Looking for Jake. Jake has it. Jake for a 3. That's no good. Braden Zimmerman. Zimmerman just missed with 7 seconds. Jake is going to go to the line, or we're going to have a timeout with 4 seconds. And the chances were there for the Heat. Let's take a look, see if so that was Lincoln's 3, a much needed 3. So a 2-point game. And I believe Jordan Tyson's going to have the ball here with 4 seconds. So let's see if we look at Coach Tyson. He's staring right at Landon Zimmerman and Lincoln. So 4 seconds left. I'd imagine you want to get it to Jake Harding. Harding's going to go to the line and shoot, so there was a foul. No, he's not. So Jake thought he was shooting. I didn't think he was. All right, Zimmerman's going to inbound. Zimmerman poked at by Noel. Nothing came off the clock. So Coach Michelson asking for some time to come off the clock, but it doesn't look like it happened. All right, Zimmerman to inbound. Zimmerman looking for help. Zimmerman's got to get rid of it. He's got it to Lincoln. Lincoln triple teamed. Lincoln missed it. Alvaro comes down with it, and that's it. That is it, folks. The Heat win, or the Jazz win 33-31. And we're going to give co-players of the game, David Noel and Dawson Fisher. Congratulations, Coach Michelson. First victory of the season. Stay tuned, folks. Celtics Thunder coming up next.